Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in this video I will show you exactly how I have made $100,000 by selling dropshipping stores. Yep, you heard me correctly, I have sold my general dropshipping stores for $100,000. And in this video I'm going to show you these 4 steps. First of all, how did I build my business? How did I build my dropshipping stores? Secondly is how did I run the ads and scale the store to 1.1 million in revenue using Google Ads? Thirdly, how did I find a buyer for this store? And number 4 is how I'm even repeating this process over and over again so I can keep collecting cash by selling dropshipping stores. So let's get into this video. So before I even go into this video, you guys always want to prove that I've even done it. So I have made this beautiful miro board, which is very simple. And this is the store backend. Well, I don't have access anymore to the store backend because the owner kicked me out. I've sold it. But here you see the screenshot of last year. It is 1,064,000 euros that I've generated after refunds. I even tweeted a lot about this store. You guys can see here the tweet as well in May. When I sold the store, it is the same backend as well. It is also the same ads management that I did here as well, 340K in ad spend, and I will show you exactly how to do it in a minute. So here you guys can see the backend of the store. We made more than 1 million in revenue in euros, and this was actually my main bestseller. But before we get into why I chose this product and how did I find it, I will show you guys exactly how I'm doing the ads and how I'm scaling it to 340K in ad spend, which means that we have made over a rows of 3 with this store on lifetime, and even the sale. Here you guys can see the sale that we made. We got 42K in credit in our bank account by just selling this one store, and I have sold multiple stores, and I will show you exactly how I've done it. So in the first place, why did I start this dropshipping store? Well, I've been dropshipping since 2018, and like every dropshipper, we started with Facebook ads. In 2018 and 2019 and even 2020, it was amazing. It was doing great, and I've generated a lot of money with Facebook ads dropshipping. But one thing that I really noticed was the inconsistency of results. Especially after the iOS updates in 2021, my whole business crumbled. I almost went bankrupt as well because we did so much volume with this tiny of margin on Facebook because the results were very inconsistent, and I was done with that. So finally I started to check out other sales platforms, and I heard something about Google Ads dropshipping, and that's when I discovered this method. I've started a brand new store using Google Ads dropshipping, and I saw instantly results by just using my old Facebook ads products into the Google Ads store. So after seeing the first results getting in, this was one of the biggest key turning points for my whole business, because once I saw these results, I knew I was onto something, and I even noticed the results were way more consistent, way higher, the margins were way higher, plus the buying intent was already there. So I don't even need to manage the ads that much, so I had way more peace in mind as well. So last year in 2023, I was on a mission. I wanted to be the most laziest dropshipper possible. So what do I mean with that? I did not want to create a business that I needed to be in the ads manager for 24/7. Because with Facebook ads, and especially with TikTok ads, you need to be in your ad account 24/7 if you're managing a lot of ad spend. So I did not want that in 2023. I wanted to have a peace of mind. So with this mission in mind, I started this business in 2023 just using my old Facebook stores in this general dropshipping store. I started in December 2022 with this store, and I started selling winter jackets. You guys can even see in the miro board that we started the ads running in 2022 in December, and the red line are the conversions, and you guys can see we had some results instantly. I think we made around 50K in the first month with rows of 4, which was amazing. So I started to notice we are really onto something, we need to scale this. After 3 days, I believe we were even profitable. We started with a budget of 30 euros per day, so we only spent 90 euros and we were already profitable, and after 200 euros spent, we even started to scale. So we even started this business with a $90 budget, which is crazy. So after I had listed all my products from my Facebook dropshipping store into this store. I started running the Google ads. I applied for the Google Merchant Center, and this is exactly when I come to part number 2 of this video. This is exactly where I tell you guys how did I manage the ads and how did I scale to 1.1 million in revenue. Well, to be honest, this was the most easiest way that I have made 1.1 million in revenue. Because why? I only used one type of campaign, which was the Performance Max campaign in Google Ads. It's the most laziest way of making money if the strategy is applied correctly. This is the strategy that I have taught myself and learned myself and developed over the years, but I don't want to make this a Google Ads tutorial. If you guys want to know exactly how I did it, stay till the end because I have something special for you. Within this PMax campaign, I started to scale the budget 2 times a week, and I started to create asset groups around the collections that were doing great. One of them was these orthopedic shoes. As you guys can see on the Miro board, this one was my best seller, the orthopedic shoe, which was doing amazingly. So we had a separate campaign plus different asset groups around this product. So maybe now you're wondering, but how did this product page look like? Well, I have the exact product page in here. As you guys can see here, this is the exact same product that I've been selling. It is very, very easily, as you guys can see, it's very visual. It had nice pictures. All of them were from AliExpress, and the product was very decent as well. We had little refunds at the end as well. You guys will see the profit and loss sheet in a minute, and you guys will see that we have done crazy numbers with just this product. So as you guys can see here in the Miro board in the Google Ads Manager, we scaled the store pretty stable and pretty consistent all year round, but until December 2023, we scaled a little bit harder because Q4 was coming in, and I had the intention to sell this store as well. Because I was thinking about, wait a minute, if it is this easy to sell a store and replicate it, the same system, I want to test it myself. So I scaled the business at the end of 2023 in Q4, and then I sold the store. Here you guys can see in the closing statement that we have sold the store on Flippa on the 17th of January 2024 this year. And you see the brand name as well. It's the same brand name that you guys see here as well. So it is the same store, so you guys know I'm not fooling around. So now I'm covering the third part of this video, and that's exactly why and how I've sold this store. Well, first of all, why did I sell this store? Well, a lot of gurus will not tell you this information, but if you're managing a lot of ad spend and doing a lot of volume, especially in the German market, your cash flow will get tight. We were selling 70% with PayPal. 70% of our sales came through PayPal. But the problem with PayPal is when you're doing this much volume, they will have a rolling reserve. And at our account, it was 25%. So 25% of the sales that were coming in were being on hold for at least 120 days. So my cash flow got very, very tight. Luckily enough, I had multiple stores and multiple business models as well, so the cash flow was overall positive, but I noticed I want to have more cash upfront so I can start multiple of these stores. Well, now maybe you're wondering, how did I even sell this store? And to be honest, I was very, very lazy with this one as well. I used a broker to do the negotiations and do the communication with the buyer. So I was not involved in the whole process. He listed the whole store on flippa.com, and we needed to wait till someone approached us. Someone finally approached us and did an offer of 60K, and I was like, fine, it sounds like a great deal for me, 60K upfront, no problem. The broker, to be honest, got at least 20K of commission out of it as well. That's why I got this 42K in credit. He took 18K, I believe, as commission, which is pretty insane, to be honest. But yeah, don't forget, I was pretty lazy with this one, and 42K for this store was amazing because I could replicate the same store the day after with the same products in the same market, in the same niche, and I could scale over and over again. Because don't forget this, guys, this is just a general dropshipping store. Normally these stores have bad reviews because of the shipping times and the product quality delays, etc, etc. People are not looking to buy these stores. They are cash flow tight as well. People know this as well, especially when you're selling in the German market. So 42K for this store that I could copy the next day is insane. Before you can even sell the store, the only thing that they really want is that you have an updated P&L sheet. I will share this P&L sheet with you guys. Here you guys can see exactly that we made 1.13 million in revenue, but after refunds, we were left with this 1,064,000. The cost of goods were almost 400K. The ad spend was 340K. The ad spend fee was 34K, which is 10% of the ad spend. I paid my own agency 10% of the ad spend just to make sure that the agency got money as well. But normally if you run it in-house, you don't need to pay this, but my agency is doing amazing numbers, so I use them to manage these ads. So we paid 34K at that one. That means that we had profit before refunds, that was 300K. After refunds, we were left with 236,000 in profit in 1 year. Plus we sold the store for 40K, which means that we have made 270K in profit just about this store, which is very, very decent, which is almost, I believe, at around 25% in net profit margin. And to be honest, guys, I only did 2 hours of work on this store per week, just by checking with the VAs and uploading some products, which is insane. So now I'm covering the last part of the video, which is repeating the system. Because guys, it is not rocket science. I created a general dropshipping store on Google Ads. I automated it by using the agency managing the ads. I used a VA that uploaded the products, and I only checked the store 2 times a week, 1 hour a day, which means it is very easy to replicate this system. I created multiple stores, even in the same niche, in the same market, and I scaled it to crazier numbers as well. So now I've built a trustworthy relationship with the buyer. And the buyer was very intentional with buying way more stores as well. So I asked him if I could provide multiple stores with different P&L sheets and he could take a look at it. Well, and guess what? Here you guys can see it as well. He bought 2 stores already, and in the third one we are negotiating. The first one we did sell as well for 24K. I believe this store made only 500K in revenue with, I believe, 100K in profit, and we got 24K, let's say 25K for this one. Then the other store was like last time, I believe here, 12th of July, which is 2 months ago, not even 1 month ago. We made 32K for selling this one. This was just a wire transfer because he was like, no, don't use escrow. We can save the fees. I will wire you because I trust you, because this is already the 3rd store that he bought from me. And now the last one, he texted me, hey, because of the age of the new store, can do the half of the old store, which is 16.2K. Well, you see here, he offered 32K for this one, half of it is 16.2, and this is exactly what he offered for the new store. So guys, as you see, it is very easy to automate the system to sell these stores and make it over and over again. It is just a repeatable process. So now you may be wondering, but Jesper, how can I do the same? Well, I do have something very special for you. In my community, 90 Days to Online Freedom, I teach you guys how to go from 0 to 1K a day within 90 days with Google Ads dropshipping. You guys can see here the school about page. You guys can read everything. It's the first link in the description if you guys are interested. Here exactly, I recorded how I made the new store, which we already got an offer for 16K for. And this is exactly how the store is doing. I will refresh the page. You guys can see the new store is doing right now 1,800 in sales. And let's see how much we spent. Let's refresh. We spent almost 600. So again, a juicy ROAS of 3. On autopilot. I did not touch the store today, yesterday, and I will not touch it even tomorrow because it is on autopilot. And we already got an offer of 16K on this store, and it is already making 5K profit per month, and it is a brand new store. And in the community, I recorded exactly how I built the store, how I found the products, how I applied for the Google Merchant Center, how I scaled the ads, and now I'm even recording how I'm selling this store as well. So if you guys want to learn the whole process and you don't want to invest in these crazy expensive mentorships from other gurus where people gatekeep everything, you guys can join my community. First link in the description. You can cancel anytime, but if you come in, you will see exactly everything what I'm doing, and I don't gatekeep anything. So guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Peace.